You are awesome, like I am. And why do I have two mics, you ask? One is for illustration. You are awesome, just like I am. You do not need to put on a dress like I have done or carry a pidke like I have done in order to prove your awesomeness to the world. Ah, come on. Come on. You do not need this get up. You just need. Do I need to say what you need? Hang on till the end of this video. Let us start this fantastic video with utmost courtesy. Why do you hate yourself so much? तुम अपनी शक्ल को लेके इतने परेशान क्यों हो? On this Jana University, why do I sound like Kelly Stans? First things first, in order to get admission, you need to know one thing, and that is your value, your worth. Stop hating yourself for the way you look. Stop having insecurities. I know there are certain things that you just cannot stop doing. If somebody comes up to me and says, I am sad, I feel so depressed, do I go up to him and say, why are you sad? You should do like this and see how your problem vanishes. Or I could just tell him that you need to get a passport to go to Finland because on average every person out there is happy. Duh. Fight depression by going to Finland. That would be utterly ridiculous advice that I could give. But when it comes to self-loathing about the way you look and insecurities, it can be changed. Like this. Do you still not believe me? Believe me already. Come on. सबर करो थोड़ा मैं बताती हूँ. I'll tell you all the secret in a while. I see you deviating from the path of loving yourself to hating yourself. I don't want to let that happen in my account. By the end of this video, I will be successful in manipulating you to loving yourself, alright? Come along for the ride. So, where were we? We were talking about how you hate yourself for your appearance. And there are so many factors that lead to hating yourself for your appearance. Alright, so let us go into the details one by one. The first things first, I have my laptop with me because I'm writing a book and this all is part of the book. I would be lying if I said insecurity doesn't exist, and I would still be lying if I said you cannot overcome it easily. Let me remind you something that you may have forgotten. It is not your fault for the way you are. When we come into this planet, we do not choose our parents, or do we? Tell me, did you choose your parents? I did not choose mine. We have a family that we did not choose. We have the parents that we did not choose. We have the genes that we did not choose. So why are we fretting over the shape of our eyes or the nose or the shape of our lips? Is it in our control for us to have 6 feet height, fair, with black hair, set of perfect teeth? Did we choose all that before coming to this planet? It is not in our control for us to look like whatever, right? It's not our fault. I quote myself from my book. You are neither flawed nor at fault for thinking that you are. Why do insecurities exist? Because there are entities out there that tell you that it's not okay for you to have a scar. And many people would be baffled by having a scar on their face because the face is the reflection of you. I tell it's all BS. And I don't want you to buy into the BS either. What do I teach in this school of mine? That I tell you to stay away from BS. Did you watch my last video about losing weight? I talk about all the BS that goes into the industry about weights and stuff, right? So you see, having an insecurity and wanting to look a certain way, it is both internal and external. There is an environment that influences you to look a certain way, but you yourself compare yourselves to others and say, oh my god, my eyes don't shape a certain way. I should feel ashamed of myself for it. No. So you need to know that there are two sides of this coin, and you need to put on the internal work for you to overcome this insecurity of yours. Stop comparing yourselves to others. Why do I need to compare one eye shape with the other? It makes no logic. They are idiosyncratic. Like I said, with my personality. It's idiosyncratic. And with the rise of digital media, we see so many attractive people from all over the world in a day in our phone. The loop, right? So it's natural for us to compare that we do not look like they are. We find themselves to be attractive and we compare ourselves with them. That's how the fuel of insecurity works. But you need to know that you should stop the need for you to look attractive at all times. A human's life is just not limited to skin, lips, hair. It is just appearance. Life is just not limited to this. Although being attractive has its advantage, like see how you are hooked to me talking without any edits, but it is not the only goal for you to achieve. What if your nose is that? What are you going to do about it? Are you going to waste your life fretting over the shape of your nose? It's irrational. The world has better things to offer. It is not confined to the shape of your beard, the shape of your hair, glow of your skin. It has its advantage, like I told you, but it is not limited to only the physical appearance. You need to know the basic stuffs like cleaning yourselves, hygiene. You need to know how to keep up yourself, but do not cave in or give in to the feeling that you need to look perfect. Do not cave into the feeling that you are ugly. See, I'm only talking about the crux of what I have to say in this book. I go into the detail in this book. As much as I want to explain to you in detail, I cannot do it because I write beautifully, but I'm not a good orator. So I suggest you buy it once it's out, right? I go into the details about why you hate yourself. And appearance is just not one factor. There are so many other things involved in hating yourself. What do we learn from this? That in order to get admission to Jana University, you need to love yourself. You need to find your worth. Don't get puzzled. Like, oh my god, I'm beautiful. Everybody needs to tell that I'm beautiful. No. That's not where I am going on with this video. Accept yourself for the way you are. Just the way you are. And what if somebody comes and tells you you're pretty? Do not let it feed your ego. If you're pretty, you should know it. If you're ugly, you should know it. And what difference does it make if somebody comes up to you and says you're pretty, or if somebody comes up to you and says you're ugly? What difference does it make? Nothing. In the long scale of things, it's nothing. This all is an illusion. I'm not telling you to not better yourself. Bettering is something else. I'm telling you to stop hating yourself for the way you look or your insecurities. We're humans. We're not Barbie dolls. We are not carved. God did not carve us into not having any scar or mole or see, pimple mark. Do I care? I don't care. You gotta free yourself from all these burdens. We are here in this university for all growth and book promotion. I'm serious, like this is going to help you, and I am there to make a change. I'm just here to let you know, to give you an idea. Hating yourself if you already do, because I hate to feel that for you. With that being said, my book, Rise as a Free Man, will be out very soon. This book, Rise as a Free Man, is a book that I would like to give my past self, but then I will not, because I wouldn't have learned all these things if I had given the book. With utmost courtesy, I would like to bid goodbye to you. Let's raise.